Good evening and welcome back to my channel. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So, today we are going to make a homemade chicken piccata Jerry style, make it a little different. Very simple. You can use 1 to 2 chicken breasts depending on how big your chicken breasts are. You're going to butterfly or split those right in the middle. Then you're going to pound them till they're nice and thin because they cook much better. They're going to taste better. They're going to fry so much better when they're nice and thin. Then we're going to make a flour mixture. The flour mixture is very simple. Probably about 2 cups of unbleached flour. I always like to unbleach flour because it's healthier for you. 2 tablespoons of, I like to use pink Himalayan salt. You can use any type of salt you want, but that's the salt I like to use. 2 tablespoons of fresh cracked black pepper. And 2 tablespoons of either poke your amount of cheese or Parmesan cheese. You're going to mix it all together in the flour mixture. Everything gets nice and incorporated. Use a whisk is your best bet. Then in another bowl, we're going to add 1 to 2 eggs. We're going to add half a cup of white wine. I usually use a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio. We're going to also mince 2 to 4 garlic cloves. Throw that in there. We're going to throw probably about 1 to 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. And you're going to juice half of a lemon. You're going to mix that together. So remember, 1 to 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of white wine, either Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio, 2 to 4 garlic cloves minced. Throw that in there. About a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, and juice a half a lemon. You're going to whisk that all together. Then you're going to dredge the chicken in the flour mixture first. Dredge all your chicken in the flour mixture, put it on a cookie sheet. Then we're going to put the chicken into the egg mixture, and then we're going to dredge it again in the flour. Then we're going to heat up some olive oil. You always want to make sure when you buy olive oil that it comes in a glass jar and that it's sourced from one country, because that is going to be the best olive oil. You don't want olive oil that comes in a plastic bottle, or if it's sourced from multiple countries, not good olive oil. Then we're going to pan fry the chicken. I'll probably say about 3 to 5 minutes per side till it's nice and crispy brown, and I'll show you what the chicken should look like when it comes out of the pan. So that's what your chicken should look like. Then we're also going to make the white wine sauce. Very simple. I use a half a cup of white wine, either Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio. You're going to juice the other half a lemon in there. 4 to 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Another 2 garlic cloves minced. Throw some red pepper flakes up in there. Throw some Italian seasoning. I like to cook the garlic first with the butter to get the essence of the garlic out of there. Cook that for about 10 to 15 minutes so it gets nice and reduced. Then you're going to throw your chicken breast in there, about 2 to 3 minutes per side. I also make some roasted potatoes with it. Olive oil, salt, pepper, black pepper. Throw it in the air fryer for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how thick you cut the fries. That is your chicken, what it looks like when it's cooking in the sauce. That's what your dish is going to look like when it's finished. Throw a little Parmesan cheese on there, red pepper. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.